Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So, in today's video we are continuing the ability series, and yeah, let's just get started. So as I already mentioned in the last episode, we're gonna make the UI now. But you don't have to make this yourself. I already have made that for you, and you can just get it from the description. But because I didn't put it there yet, I didn't share it yet on the marketplace. But if the video is published, you can just get it from the link in the description. Then it should be here in your toolbox inventory, and you can drag it into your game. And if you have it, place it under Starter GUI, and you will see this. You can technically change it, but I wouldn't already suggest it. Or in general, if you don't really know what you're doing, I also wouldn't suggest changing anything yet. But yeah, because we have that already, we can just straight up start with scripting some things. And let's first go into our abilities client and write some code here. Okay, first let's do for I ability data in current keys do. So we're gonna loop through all our keys, which would be those. And then what we are getting is this again. We're gonna meet this. Then we're gonna check if ability name then. So first we have to get some UI elements, and that would be the UI elements from here. So what we're gonna do is just get the player service first. I'll go players, equals game service players. And then let's make a new thing here, players. Then let's get the player. And let's also get the player UI. It would be player.player UI. Alright. Then we can get the actual UI. And let's first get the abilities UI. It would be player UI wait for child abilities UI. Then let's get the abilities UI frame. Abilities UI dot frame. This one. Let's also get the change frame. You can explore the UI for yourself already though, because I'm not really gonna explain how it's organized. Maybe if you have any questions in the comments, you can write them down. But yeah, so abilities change frame, let's change frame, yeah. Then let's also get the main change frame. Local change frame main. Abilities change frame main. Let's also get the buttons, which would be those ones. Ability buttons. Change frame main dot abilities buttons. And same for the weapon buttons. Yep, okay. And if we have that, we can continue down here. And let's write first. So, abilities UI frame. And then square brackets I. So now we are using our index. And yeah, so it basically loops through the current keys table, as I already said, and the index is practically just counting at which number it is right now. So first it's at 1, then after it gone through here, it's at 2, then 3, and then 4. So we're doing abilities UI frame, then we are looking for the I, because in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then dot label. I can open one for the hierarchy. Then we would go into the label, then the text label, and then we would name stuff. Label.text and label.text would equal to the ability name. So what we are doing here is, if it finds an ability name on one of those keys, we are searching. So if it finds something on one, we are searching in here for one. Then it goes into the label and the text label and names this to this. Then we can also do if keybind, then abilities UI frame I dot keybind dot text and label dot text equals to keybind. So basically we are doing the same as I already explained here, but for the keybind. And if you join the game now, you can already see that it works. Yep, it now displays those keys we have in here, and yeah, and the ability names. Alright, and because that works, we can continue here. And now we would do the UI that we can't see yet, but we can see that in a second. And that would be our changing UI. That's only really gonna be important for next episode, but we can already start doing something first. So let's do abilities ability buttons. Then we're gonna check for use by or everyone. So what we're doing is in here we are looking into this right here. We're looking into this and checking if we can find something with the use by, so with fists, and if we can't find something with the, let's say, fists or sword or whatever you have in the game, it's gonna check for everyone, because if we just do use by, it couldn't find weapons that would be used by everyone because it's no, and it can't search for no. And then ability name, so it goes into this, let's say, and then into this, and then it's gonna do slot dot visible equals to true. Then we can copy this and set slot dot text equals to I. Alright, and basically what it's doing is let me just enable this UI. It's turning this visible and then setting it to the key that it's currently assigned to. So to, let's say, then it's just displaying this here. But yeah. And not the main, this one. Okay. One more thing we should also probably do is just set every keybind to nothing. Probably also same for the ability name. Maybe this will, this should, I guess, be just a bit better. Oh yeah, okay. It's, they obviously have something assigned to them, so then not gonna be empty. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now let's make something, a little something that so that we can see our change frame. And I'm just gonna take my avatar, so you can go up to avatar. If you have the new better UI, it should also be something like avatar in the old UI, but yeah, or not. I think here a character, and you can just take an character. Doesn't really matter right now. Just call them inventory or abilities. manager or something like this. And then what I want to do is, first of all, I should give him iframes, or we can attack him. That would not be that great, I guess. Then I don't think he needs an animate script. But then let's go into this humanoid root part, and insert the proximity prompt. I'm gonna rename this to EP. Turn the max activation distance down. Turn off requires line of sight. And yeah, maybe add this little bit of hold duration. Okay, and then let's make an actual new script that would be in here in our abilities UI, and this is gonna be our abilities UI client. We can pretty much copy all of this from here. But we move out of this, remove this, and we can kind of remove this. This just gonna be script of parent. Okay, we can actually then, oops, can then actually keep it, but well, rename it to script of parent. And we don't need this. And we don't need a user import service. Or not yet, at least. I think we need it for the next episode, so we can let it stay in here. Yeah. And then let's script something little here. First, it would be a little function for the NPC. That's actually gonna be like 1 line. And this is gonna be abilities change frame dot visible always equals to not abilities change frame dot visible, so it's always gonna be the opposite of what it currently is. Then we're gonna do workspace dot abilities manager dot humanoid root part dot pp dot triggered, and we're gonna connect this function. So always when we trigger this proximity prompt, it's gonna open or close the UI. And then let's make another function for letting you press on those buttons, those ones right here. You can also scroll those scroll frames. Yeah. So let's make another function. Or let's make the loop first for underscore buttons in weapon buttons dot frame get. I'm gonna do get license do if buttons is a text button, then buttons dot activated connect function. Not this connect function. Boom. And then now let's make the function local function change abilities frame. It's gonna take in the button, then for underscore frame in abilities and buttons that children do frame. Oh, we forgot the comma here. Frame dot visible equals to false, and then after that loop we're gonna do abilities buttons button dot visible equals to true. So what we are doing here in this function is basically just going into all of so it's going to go into all of those. It's gonna make every one of them invisible, but then after the loop it's gonna make the one that we actually press visible. Yeah. And then we have to connect this. Let's try all of this out. Let's see. Okay. So, this everything still works, and we can make this display, and it shows testability 2 is on the second slot, and that's totally correct. And we get an error. Yay! Ability string expected got instance. Oh, we're not. We're sending through the wrong thing. Not the. We don't want to set the. We don't want to give the function the button directly, but the button parent name. So the parent name of the button, because because that is always gonna be named after those. So make sure those are always named the same. Yeah. But now should work, hopefully. Yep, and you can see testability 1 is on the first slot, and that's also correct. Now we can also just do one thing, just to see the updates correctly. And that would be setting or adding a new ability mid-game already, but just through a delay. So we're gonna do task.delay 8 seconds, then function, and all I'm gonna do is go into our current abilities, go into my third slot, and then ability would equal to testability 3, because as you may already saw, I have in testability 3 and it currently wasn't assigned here. So what we're doing is just assigning this mid game, then it's updated right after, and then we should hopefully see that after 8 seconds it gets added here, and then it should also update here. Yep. Okay. So with that, everything for our next episode, where we can actually switch our abilities, should already be done, like the base. And with that, this video is also done. It's, I don't know how long this video is now actually, because I actually had some troubles with recording right now, because I recorded this video once already and I didn't delete the old code, so I had to go through that mid-recording session right now. So there are gonna be some weird cuts in the video, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe comment for the algorithm or something. I would also take a like from you, maybe even a sub if you haven't done that already. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day. See ya.